Hello everyone. Today we're going to explore the module Roles and Permissions. In HAP, users' operation permissions are related to roles. First, configure operation permissions for a role, then assign that role to a user, giving the user the permissions of that role. In an application, there are system roles and custom roles. System roles include application administrators, operators, and developers who can manage the application's structure, data, and users. Custom roles can be created with members and permissions being editable. Application administrators can create new roles and customize their permissions. Click Create Role, set the role name and description, then configure the permissions for the role. There are two modes for configuring permissions for roles. The first is distributing all application items. All pages, worksheets, and views in the application are visible to role members. There are 4 types of permissions in this mode. Members can view, edit, and delete all records. Members can view all records, but can only edit or delete records they own. Members view all joined records, but can only edit or delete records they own. Or records are read only to members. For example, setting members to be able to view all records, but only edit or delete their own records. Click Create. The role has been successfully created. Click Manage Users to add users to this role. Here we are adding Jeff to this role. Let's see Jeff's operation permissions in the application. We can see that all records are visible to Jeff, but he cannot edit or delete records belonging to others, only his own. The second mode for configuring permissions is distributing selected application items. Role members can only view or edit selected pages, worksheets, views, and fields, allowing for more flexible and precise permission configuration. At the first level, set which worksheets, views, and custom pages are visible to members. We can see 3 worksheets in the CRM application. Here, select the Order worksheet and Order Details worksheet to be visible to members. Let's check the pages. We can see that the Customer worksheet is no longer visible to Jeff. Next, at the second level, set the operation permissions for members on records in views, such as viewing, editing, deleting, and adding records. For example, in the Order worksheet, in the Draft view, members can view, edit, and delete records, while in the Submitted view, members can only view records. This step determines if members have the permission to view, edit, or delete data in the view. Moving on to the third level, set which records in views members have operation permissions for. For example, in the Draft view, members can view all orders in draft status, but can only edit and delete those they own. This means that members do not necessarily have operation permissions for all records visible to them in the view. Considering that a member can view a record does not mean all fields are visible to them. A member can edit a record, but not necessarily all fields need to be edited. At the final level, configure which fields in a record are visible or editable for members. By following these configurations, different members in the application can have different and flexible permissions. You can select a role to add members to, either directly selecting users or by choosing users based on department, organizational roles, or job titles. In addition, after creating roles and configuring permissions, application administrators, operators, and developers can access the application with different roles. This can help administrators verify whether permission configurations are appropriate, ensure that regular users can operate with the expected permissions, and guarantee the security and reliability of the system. Click the User button to return to the role management page and enable role debugging. Then you can choose a role to access the application. Once a role is selected, it will also take effect on the mobile. By default, only one role can be selected, but you can switch to multi-select mode if needed. Visit our Help Center for documentation on multi-role permissions. Click the icon to clear the selected role and revert back to your original role. So that's it for today. If you'd like to learn more, visit our Help Center for help documentation. Thanks for watching.